everyone, and welcome back to the other side. So we are back in this spot again. I kind of really like this space for filming, although there's not like much room here, but I kind of like it, and I think it's different. So I think I'm going to be using this more often now. So anyway, welcome back to the other side. So for today's video I'm going to be talking about my, not really an obsession, but it's kind of an obsession, but not really. It's kind of like in between with mermaids. I love mermaids. They are probably one of my favorite like mythical creatures, I guess. And as you can see, I have my little Ariel here with me. My godmother got this for me from Disneyland, and it's a Christmas ornament, and she knows that Ariel is my favorite Disney princess and The Little Mermaid is my favorite Disney movie, and so she got this for me when she went there a couple of years ago, and I actually didn't put it on the Christmas tree because I was afraid it was going to break and fall off, because it's pretty, like, it's kind of heavy, and so like when I put it on a branch on the Christmas tree, it like weighed down, and so I was scared that it was going to break, and it had already kind of broken, like her little hand here, on my godmother's flight home. The little hand here broke, so my dad had to do a little bit of surgery and put that back on, but she's all good now. But we just left her out for Christmas. But anyway, so like I said, I'm going to be talking about my kind of like obsession, I guess, with mermaids. So basically, like, I have loved mermaids like for like a long time, and I don't know why, because like I don't love like swimming or anything. I like swimming in a pool, but I hate swimming in the ocean, which I don't know how that kind of works out. But if there's always like a movie or like a TV show with mermaids in it, I would love it. And when I was younger, I used to play mermaids, which sounds really sad, but I used to play mermaids. I was that kid who played mermaids in the pool, and I did that for quite some time, and I was just playing it by myself, so, because my sister's two years older than me, so I don't know, like, I don't remember what age it was that I was doing it, but I think I played it like up until like I was 11 or 12 years old. Like, still I was like pretty old, but I don't know why, I kept on wanting to play it, and I loved it, and it made me happy, and I felt like I was a mermaid, even though not really, but it's kind of weird in a way. But I still really loved playing it. And then I also used to love making up stories about mermaids. Like, when I was younger, I wrote tons of stories just on like Microsoft Word, and one of my main big ones was, it was based off of the TV show. And again, with TV shows about mermaids, I loved this show called H2O Just Add Water. It's an Australian kids TV show. It's not on anymore, but I used to love that show, and it's about these three girls who become mermaids and have like special powers, and it's on Australian Netflix. But I don't know if it's on any other Netflix, but I know it's on the Australian Netflix, and I used to love that show so much, and I kind of wrote a story that was kind of pretty much just like that, but their names were different. Like, the names of the characters weren't the names of the characters in the show, so I kind of like mixed it up and made it my own thing, and I feel like I have it somewhere, but I'd like to read it out to you guys, because it would just be hilarious to read, because it is just so funny. And because I feel like I saved it on a USB somewhere, but I cannot find that USB anywhere. So if I do eventually find it, I will definitely want to read it out to you guys, because it's just so funny. So if I ever find it, I will let you know, because it would just be hilarious. And then I also just like loved the movie Aquamarine. I still love that movie Aquamarine. It's like one of my favorite movies. Like the one with Sarah Paxton, Emma Roberts, and JoJo. I love that movie so much. It's not even funny of how much I love it. And yeah, so I just love mermaids so much. And then there's always different types of mermaids that you see. There's always like the really nice friendly ones, and then the ones that's like Ariel, that have like a beautiful voice and can sing. And then there's ones in, I don't know if you guys have seen Peter Pan, but not like the animated movie, but the movie that was remade, like into a live action one that came out like years ago. It was like 2004 I think it came out, or 2003, and the mermaids in that are like evil mermaids. And so there's all these different types of mermaids that you can get. And then there's also like the ones that are in H2O and aquamarine, whereas like if they're like when they're in human form, if they ever touch water, then they turn into mermaids. So there's all these different types of forms of mermaids that that have been like created, I guess. But yeah, I don't know, I just kind of wanted to share that with you, that I love mermaids and they were always my favorite like mythical creature, and there's just so many different types of them. And yeah, I just wanted to share that with you all on this channel because they're kind of like a mysterious type of thing, I guess, and not something paranormal, but they're like kind of like out of this world really, because they don't really kind of exist. But yeah, I don't know, I've just always loved mermaids, so just wanted to let that out and share that with you all. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe, and let me know in the comments below what your favorite mythical creature is, because mine is definitely mermaids. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Alright, bye guys.